Hi guys! Today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions, so let's just jump into it. So the first question I'm going to answer is from my friend Giovanna, and she asked, what was your first celebrity crush and first favorite band? So my first celebrity crush was different. I feel like a lot of people were into like Jesse McCartney and Justin Timberlake and Zac Efron. I had a crush on Ben Affleck. I feel like it was super random. I'm very much into Marvel movies, and he was in the movie Daredevil, and I don't know, I just thought he was really handsome. Like, I thought he was cute. I feel like it's random because I don't know other girls that are like, my man crush is Ben Affleck. I feel like other people are like Chris Hemsworth, and or back in the day it was always like the typical Jesse McCartney, Justin Timberlake, like those people, and I'm like Ben Affleck. Okay, and my first favorite band I would say is Maná, and Maná is a Mexican band that I would listen to a lot on the radio. Like, my parents had their CDs and would play it all the time, so I would say that was my first favorite band. My friend also said, not really a question, but list the similarities between us because it's crazy, so different and so similar at the same time. So one of the first similarities was, I don't want to get into too much detail because it's personal, but we went through similar, I'll just say we went through like similar relationships. Another similarity that we have is that we're both incredibly loyal. And when we like someone, we only focus on that one person. We are not the type of people that just date around or like date multiple people or who have crushes on multiple people. Like, we only focus on that one person. Like, if we like you, we only like you and we're only loyal to you. So that's something that me and her have a lot in common in. And something else that we have in common is we're just ourselves. We don't try to fit in, or we talk about things that people don't typically talk about. Like, me and her get really deep. We have like really deep discussions and about like life in general and feelings and emotions. And not saying that other people don't, but I feel like especially nowadays people don't really have deep conversations anymore, or there's the whole like hookup culture and everything, and me and her are not like that at all. And I don't know, I've told her before, like, we started talking and we feel like sisters. Like, it's crazy, like, we're just so similar, like our personalities and things that we've been through and who we are as people are just incredibly similar. Something else that me and her have in common is that we both have only ever had one boyfriend in our life. I've only ever had one boyfriend, and it's the same for her. And both of our relationships lasted 3 years. That's weird. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of coincidences. Like, there's other coincidences that we have, but again, I don't want to go into too much detail because that's her personal life and I don't want to get too much into it, but it's like so similar. Incredibly similar. Something else that we have in common is that we're both the kind of friend that will listen to you, and we're very selfless. Like, we'll be there for you to help you in any way that we can. And something that I thought was really nice that she said one day was that what she liked about our friendship was that we're both the same and we both listen to each other, that it doesn't feel like a one-sided friendship or a one-sided conversation. That's very much like she'll talk and I'll listen to her, and I'll talk and she'll listen to me. Like, I don't know. And we have that in common, which I think is really cool and really nice. And love you, amiga. You're the best. Next, I'm going to be answering some questions from Peruano92, which he asked me a couple, so let me start from the beginning. So he said, what do I like to do for fun? I'm a huge movie person. I love going to the movies or watching movies on Netflix, doesn't really matter. And the kind of movies that I like are like, I like all movies. So I like superhero movies, like Marvel movies, DC movies. I like horror movies, scary movies, comedy, romance, action. I like all movies. Honestly, like, I like them all. Like, I'm a huge movie person. I like to play video games, which I think he asked that question. He said, do you play any video games? Yes, I like playing video games. But I consider myself a casual video game player. I don't play every single day. I play when I feel like it. I like first-person shooter games. I like zombie games. I play this game called Beat Saber on the VR, and that's a lot of fun. There's this other game on the VR, Astrobot, and that one's fun. I play a lot with my brother Andy, like on the computer. We play Cuphead. I'm trying to think. I don't know, we play a mixture, like on the Wii. I play like Mario Party and Super Smash Brothers. I like playing, I like fighting games. I like Tekken, Street Fighter. I played Street of Rage with both of my brothers. Well, actually, me and my older brother, we finished the whole game together recently, and then we started again with my younger brother, Andy. So I do like playing a variety of games. I like going to the arcades. That's something else that I like to do for fun. I love arcades. So arcades, going to the movies, theme parks, amusement parks. I love riding roller coasters. My favorite place to go to that I would say is the beach. Like, I love the beach so much. That is my happy place, my calming place. So I like going a lot to Santa Cruz because it's the boardwalk, there's rides, and then there's the beach. So that was kind of a long one. Sorry. Like, I answered too much. But do you like to travel? I love to travel. I do. So I'm Mexican, so I've been to Mexico. I've been to Cancun, and Cancun is awesome. I've been to Japan, and I've been to Canada. What's your favorite food and dessert? So I like all food, but my favorite food, I would say, are burgers. Would be my number one. I really love pastas a lot too. All Mexican food because I'm Mexican. I love tacos and pozole. I like a mixture. Like, I like Chinese food. I like Japanese food. I love sushi. Yeah. My favorite snack is popcorn. I could eat popcorn every day. Okay, so favorite dessert. I like, I'm actually not that much of a sweets person, but I do like ice cream, and I like apple pie. Apple pie is good. I'm not a huge cake fan, but I do like ice cream cake or chocolate cake. And favorite movies. Ooh, that's a hard one. I said how I love movies. I can't really say what's my favorite movie because I like a mixture. I guess I would just go for Marvel movies. I love Marvel movies. All the Marvel movies, not just like the recent ones. I have to say my favorite, though, like, if we're talking about Marvel movies right now, I love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That trilogy right there, that's my favorite. I love Tobey Maguire. I like the other Spider-Man too, like Andrew Garfield is cool and Tom Holland is cool, but my number one has to be Tobey Maguire. My number one. Now I'm gonna answer some questions from Jasleen. Hi, Jasleen. Okay, favorite horror movie. You know that she knows that I love scary movies all the time. I'm always like, let's watch scary movies. Like, I feel bad, but you enjoy it, right, Jasleen? I feel like I always force you to watch scary movies with me. My favorite horror movie, I would just have to say, is The Grudge. I don't know what it was, but when I first watched that movie, it scared me and I had nightmares for like the whole week, but I loved it at the same time. Like, I feel like that's the movie that I loved it, but it scared me. I don't know why. Favorite color? Purple. Purple, and I'm wearing purple today. Your favorite makeup product? So my favorite makeup item that I would say is eyeshadow. So just eyeshadow in general. I always found like eyeshadow really fun to play with. The Jeffree Star eyeshadows are the best, or the Naked palette. Those eyeshadows, they blend really nicely, really easily, so I'll say those are my favorite ones. Your favorite thing to bake? This chocolate cake that I make, I made it, that rhymed. I made it last year for my birthday, and it is so good. It's really moist. I put like chocolate chips like in it, and then I make a chocolate ganache on top, and it's super moist. Like, Jasleen, I need to make you that cake sometimes. I feel like you would love it because it's really good. What is your favorite thing to cook? I'll show you a montage of what I like to cook. Okay, how did I learn to cook? Through YouTube and looking up recipes. So one of my favorite foods is pasta. So the first thing that I learned to cook, like legit, like cook a meal of, was actually pasta. It's not the only thing that I know how to cook. People like to joke around and say she only knows how to make pasta. No, I know how to make a mixture of things. It's just that pasta is like one of my favorite foods. So I would just like look up recipes and just follow them. That's pretty much how I learned to cook. It's just I would look up the ingredients, the recipes, and I would just follow. I feel like following a recipe is easy, and that's just how I learned, is just through the internet. What's your biggest fear? Ooh, that's a hard one. If we're talking about like a haha silly kind of fear, I have arachnophobia. I am terrified of spiders. Even like the smallest little spider freaks me out, and I've been like that since I was little. Since I was, as long as I can remember, any little spider that would show up, I would freak out. Which I have a story. So we went to Florida before, and there was a spider. His body was legit like this big and his legs were crazy, and I saw the spider in the closet, and I told my mom, there's a huge spider in the closet. And since I was afraid of any spider, even the smallest one, she was like, yeah, I'll get it in a sec. And I was like, no, it's huge. And she's like, yeah, whatever. She opens the closet, she sees the huge thing, and she's like, Carlos! Called for my dad, and she freaked out. And I said, I told you. And she's like, yeah, but you're afraid of all spiders. I didn't believe you. And I was like, but this one's huge. And that night I could not sleep because I was like in bed, like, what if another huge spider comes out? The spiders in Florida are crazy. Anyway, I got distracted. Favorite music genre? Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, I like all kinds. I'm very much into oldies music. I feel like when I listen to oldies, I get in a good mood like right away. So I'm very much, I have in my Pandora 60s, 70s, and 80s music. So I would say that that's my most favorite. Aside from that, I think I would say rock music. I like pop too, like I like pop and rock and everything. I'm not a huge fan of rap though. I like a few rap, like Eminem is good, but I'm not really a rap fan. So I would say like oldies and rock music. Favorite place to visit? Disneyland. Can I say Disneyland? I love going to Disneyland. I've always gone there as a kid, and we always have the most fun when we go. Favorite hobby. I like cooking. I like baking, and I like doing my makeup. I do my makeup sometimes for fun, even if I'm not going anywhere or doing anything. I'll just put on my makeup for fun, and yeah, those are my favorite hobbies. Favorite Starbucks drink. The pinkity drinkity, the pink drink. I really like that one a lot. Before they had like this, I forgot what it was called. It was like a cookie frappuccino type of thing. I really liked drinking that, but now I'm trying to not drink as much caffeine. But I did hear the pink drink also has caffeine in it, but I still like it. I drink it. So for biggest fear, I said the whole like spider thing. But aside from spiders, I feel like my biggest fear is obviously, I think this is for everyone, is losing someone close to me, like a family member. That is my biggest fear, for sure. Okay, so for the last questions that I'm going to answer is from Paul, and he asked, what is your best memory and where do you want to travel to the most? So I feel like my best memories are places that we've gone to like on vacation. I feel like those are always my best memories because I don't know, I love going on family vacations, and I feel like a vacation is a vacation, right? You have nothing to worry about. To me, it feels so nice like to go to a hotel room. I don't have to worry about cooking or cleaning. Like, I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean. Like, we can just go out and we eat somewhere and we relax. Like, I love going to Disneyland so much. And the reason why I love it so much is because it's family friendly. And my mom isn't really the type to go on roller coasters. So I like how Disneyland is for everyone. So we go on all the rides together, with the exception of she does not like going on Guardians because that's, you know. But I don't know, it's like that's always my favorite time, is when we go to Disneyland, like me, Andy, my parents, and that's my favorite. Because it's just, to me, like, so relaxing. Like, we don't have to worry about anything. The only thing we have to worry about is like, what ride are we going to go on next? Where do you want to eat? Where should we get fast passes? Like, that's our biggest worry. Like, I feel like just all our problems and worries and responsibilities just kind of disappear for a while. So that is my favorite and best memory. So where do I want to travel to most? I really want to go to either Italy or Spain. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Those are all the questions I'm going to be answering today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for those that asked me questions. And I'll see you guys next time. Giovanna, I just wanted to say that this was very interesting. I just sat here and I started recording, and that's when you left that other comment saying, okay, I'm excited for this video. Not really a question, but list of similarities. Like, I'm legit sitting here and starting to record, and I noticed your comment. Girl, you read my mind. I feel like we're connected. It's like, how did you know? That's insane. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.